again, but I think that's some very useful information everyone needs to know. And we're going to go to a break, and we're going to come back with Judge Napolitano, and after that we're going to go to your phone calls, so get ready to call in and let us know what you think, what's going on. All right, we're back on the Real News, and phone numbers are 336-499-0681 and 704-873-1400 if you'd like to call in and comment on the interview. Also, you can email us at onair@therealnewsradio.com. Also streaming on WSICweb.com. And a few weeks ago, our guest Brad Dacus of Pacific Justice Institute reported here on the Real News that April 25th was going to be a National Day of Silence of the homosexual agenda. I would like to do something in the local news here. I would also like to report that yesterday, April 25th, being a National Day of Awareness and Acceptance, supposedly, for the gay agenda, was observed by many high school students. Although no schools that I contacted was planning to publicly honor this travesty, many students take papers to their shirts stating how they condoned and accepted the homosexual lifestyle, and many refused to speak as a protest in support of the gay agenda. I know for a fact that this was happening at North Iredell High. I have pictures to prove it. But now let me just say that these same youth care not that their government has mortgaged and bankrupted their future. They care not that their constitutional rights are rapidly disappearing. They care not that their country is overrun with illegal aliens. They care not that we are involved in 2 undeclared war. They care not that we are being taxed into poverty. They care not that our dollar and our economy is in decline. What is it that they care about? That the homosexual lifestyle be accepted. No one can stop 2 consenting adults from doing whatever they want to in the bedroom, but once again, that's not enough. That's not what they want. They want it in our face. They want it on our TV. They want it in our schools. They want to make the person who doesn't condone this, according to the Bible abomination, out to be the unacceptable citizen. So I wanted to report what happened yesterday in our schools here in Iredell County. Now, I've said before that this program is for the listener to be able to call in and say what's on his mind, discuss what's important to them, because it's not about me, it's about you. It's a forum for the listeners to get involved. And right now I would like to read a letter that was sent to me by Mr. Al Cobb. Taxation without any representation. You folk in the government are amazing. We plumbing contractors have been installing and repairing well pumps from the beginning of the first well pumps. Your government bureaucrats came up with a slick way to tax licensed plumbing contractors a few years ago by mandating we have to go to class so many hours each year or we can't renew our state license. You mandate that we have to buy a new code book every year, 3 years, or we can't sit in your mandated class, which would mean we couldn't renew our state plumbing license. The last plumbing code book we bought at our local community college cost $85. You folks are taxing us like this on plumbing, heating, and electrical contractor's license. What's such a shame on us taxpayers is that every class we have attended was a joke. All the class teacher does is read the new code changes to us for the entire class. Everyone already knows that. It's just another useless job created by our bureaucratic government to give our useless job at the taxpayer's expense. State government is growing at a fast rate, so I guess this is why our state license has tripled or more since we started plumbing. Now, to get even more taxes from us, you'll pull well pumps out of our plumbing license and start up this well contractor certification. So now to keep doing this, our well pump work, as we've done all these years, we will have to jump through another bureaucratic hoop, or else we will be unable to legally work on well pumps. Without going to an approved bureaucratic class, which you say is $50 this year and paying you $100 for 1 year per permission. To do what we've been doing all these years under plumbing contractor state license. You bureaucrats are pretty slick about coming up with new ways to tax the peasants. We guess next you will pull out toilet repair and start a special certification program for toilet repair. Then you can tax us on this. What taxpayers need to do is cut out about 3/4 of all these bureaucratic jobs created by government and save our state before this government gets any bigger. Government is becoming more and more of a tyrant with passing more taxes on us peasants. So we say no to your new taxes. Very concerned, Al Cobb. I agree with this as our problem locally and nationally. More restrictions, more license. Look at our car inspections. While surrounding states abolish it, the great state of North Carolina raises it to $38 with emission test. We are never done. Freedom is a nice sounding word, but sadly it has lost too much of its real meaning. Thanks, Mr. Cobb, for standing up for what is right, and I hope this program can help get people to join in the battle to take back our liberties. And that was a letter wrote by Mr. Al Cobb. I appreciate him getting involved. And again, our phone numbers are 704-873-1400. Our Davie County number is 336-499-0681 if you would like to call in today. I would like to report something that was in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Ted Turner, billionaire environmentalist, says the world has too many people. Ted Turner, global warming could lead to cannibalism. Failure to address global warming will have us all dead or eating each other by mid-century. So says Ted Turner, the environmentalist and former media mogul, whose controversial comments have earned him the nickname Mouth of the South. 30 or 40 years and basically none of the crops will grow, Turner said during a wide-ranging hour-long interview with PBS Charlie Rose that aired Tuesday. Most of the people will have died and the rest of us will be cannibals, said Mr. Turner. Civilization will have broken down. The few people left will be living in a failed state like Somalia or Sudan, and living conditions will be intolerable. One way to combat global warming, Turner said, is to stabilize the population. We're too many people. That's why we have global warming, he said. Too many people are using too much stuff. Turner suggested that on a voluntary basis, everybody in the world has got to pledge to themselves to have only 1 or 2 children. Well, I started wondering when the movie stars, Ted Turner, Al Gore, Bono, all the media, and even the Pope himself simultaneously start singing a collective chorus of global warming, I started to wonder what's going on here. Some of the coldest temperatures have been recorded in recent years. Remember last year's New York record snowfall? But they don't say much about the worldwide carbon tax they want to institute on you to help you use less fossil fuels. There's a lot of evidence on both sides of this issue, so I say let's just not buy everything they say just because they're selling it. And also, Ted Turner strongly advocates serious population reduction. We got a phone call. Hey, how you doing today?
Hello?
How you doing?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
This is Bill Anderson again. I want to compliment you for letting Mr. Parlantano come on. I think the man is 100% right. But you were talking about the food shortage in the world.
Yes, sir.
This world is under the judgment hand of God. The Bible says the wicked shall be turned into hell, and every nation that forgets God. And we've buttering up the gays. We're persecuting the Christians. And God in the Old Testament to Israel and other nations, Egypt, when they forgot God, he sent famine. And don't be surprised if the grocery store shelves become empty. Thank you for listening.
Hey, I appreciate you calling in, sir. Feel free to call in anytime, and I think you made some very good points. And everyone out there, feel free to give us a call. Again, our phone number is 704-873-1400. Our Davie County number is 336-499-0681, or you can email us on air at therealnewsradio.com. And I want to touch base on a little bit that's been in the